Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you. Good morning, good morning. It is wonderful to see you. Excuse me. It's that morning froggy, throaty, I don't know, thing that I get. So, excuse that, please. It is wonderful to be here with you. I wanted to make sure that as soon as I was feeling good again, that I come on so that you can know I'm fine, I'm good. So I want to thank all of you. Words cannot describe how I feel. Really, my heart is full of all the love that has been coming my way. And I just want you guys to know I just giving you all just the biggest hugs and sending my love to you. And thank you for your sharing. Thank you for your comments, your just sweet, sweet words. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you. Just thank you. That feels small, but it seems small, but it feels so big, and I want you to know how much I appreciate it. Excuse me. Let's keep the water going. So today, I started yesterday working on this, and I am continuing, and I thought, well, I would just bring my friends along with me. I won't do all of this on camera because it would take forever. And as you know, I'm trying to do shorter videos so that those of you that really don't like long videos are happier. And those that like long videos, play it twice. Or go watch another one of my videos. And some will be long. It's just the nature of the beast. So, I've got earrings. I have lipstick. I don't have the rest of my makeup on, but you know, I'm good. So, we are doing Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. And I want to show you what I have been working on. I had this dilemma, and let me just switch the camera. Okay, so let's set these aside for the moment and bring these out. Let's see, where's my cover? I've got a mess on my desk. I will not lie. So this is what I am using for my Journal of Stitchery. And I'm in love with this cover. Yum. Okay, so I still have a bit to do, but you know I am slower than most everybody. Okay, so I have stitched, and I have not hand stitched. I'm sorry, Rach. I'm sorry, Sarah. But I love my sewing machine too. So anyway, so I have this so far. This will be my first signature, and oh, you guys, it's so fun, isn't it, to go back and look at what you did? And I'm just like, oh, I did this. I did this. I'm just like blown away that, wow, this is your work. But it was so inspirational. I'm telling you, these gals, these Roxy gals are amazing. So there's my January. Here's my February. And for those of you that have been following along with me, I really struggled with February. It was hard for me to figure it out. I finally did. Excuse me. And I love this. I love this so much. I love this so much. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a favorite block. And then here is March's block. And oh gosh, this is the butterfly. And then April's was the cottage. And I love my cottage. All the flowers. And then May was the bird. And then look at this. Here's my June block. Can you say lonely? June, she's lonely. So these two are wonderful. And so to make another page presentation like this, I need 4 pages. I've got 1. So I need to make 3 more so that I can stitch them the same way that I did these. Okay? So this is what I was thinking of doing. And I've kind of started a little bit. I'm doing my stitches again. Let's go back. Okay. And let me move this stuff out of the way. So I thought, because on the beginning, I didn't do, I didn't say what they were. And so I thought that might be kind of fun to say what they are. So I did this with marking pens, and then because I love the texture and building things and love combining, I am putting little bits and pieces of fabric swatches, and those is just glued down lightly with a glue stick just to tack it down. And then what I have done is start to do my stitching on top of each. So my plan is to go ahead and stitch the sampler again, adding, the stitches, and then it's just a nice reference for me too, because I have forgotten some of them. And I can't wait to work on the bullion stitch. Now I love it. Since this one. So that's what I'm doing. And I will say, I hadn't come up with that idea when I did the chain stitch. I did that first, and then it was like, oh, this is going to be awfully white. And then I thought about putting the little, fabric swatches down there. So I'm excited to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. So that will give me, let's see. So this will go like so. Yeah. So this will be here, and then these two will be here, and then I have to come up with another page to finish that out. Does that make sense? Okay, excuse me. I'm going to have to cough and drink some water. Okay. So, how are you, my dear friends? It is always good to see and hear from you of what's going on. Oh, my voice. Seriously. It's kind of irritating me this morning. Okay, so we went ahead, and since this is the second half of the stitches, we did the first stitches the one week, and then the second half the next. And let's see if I can thread this. Oh! Life is good, my dear friends. Life is good. It's the little things, right? Okay, let's see. Maybe if I bring this in here. Oh, let's change the lighting a little bit. Move that out of the way. Let's see if that makes it a little bit easier for you to see. I need to get my tools of the trade here with me. And I am working on the daisy stitch right here. And I actually really enjoy this particular stitch. This is one of those that I had learned that my mom and oldest sister taught me when I was, oh gosh, probably, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years old, somewhere in there. My mom taught me how to embroider, and she and my oldest sister used to do quite a bit of embroidery work, and it just looked so fun. I wanted to be a part of it. And my oldest sister was 10 years older than me, and she was the oldest in the family too, not just the oldest sister, but she's passed now a few years, as has my mom as well. But this is a wonderful, just brings family back together. It just is just so fun. And I have really sweet memories that honestly I didn't even really think I had. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Emergency. This is okay. I didn't even really remember or pay attention to that I had until we got going on this Journal of Stitchery together, and that's just been so much fun to just have, just to have that remembrance of family. Whoops. Let me do it so you can see it, guys. Oops. I'm very sorry. So I think what I will do is I will tack down, but I don't want to and maybe I'll go ahead and get started on that. Oh, there, I messed up. I'm just going to knot this little guy. And then we will trim it. Okay, so what I think I want to do is get out my, hang on just one sec. Let me grab my quilting thread. And I'm going to, let me find a needle, a different needle. All right. I'm going to tack it down, and I may use different colors of thread for this. I don't necessarily want the tacking it down to be my highlight, but I don't know that I care either if it shows. if that makes sense. Did that? Tell me I made sense. Come on, guys. Humor me. And I have to tell you, this is for you, Rachel. Every time you start a new project, I'm blaming you, girlfriend. I'm like, oh, Rachel's doing this. I need to try this. And so I have a beginning of a July journal out. I definitely do not need another July journal, but you know, it happens. Okay, so let's see. I could do the blanket stitch around, but I think we will just go ahead and just stitch this down. And then, to be fair, I really need to secure these down before I go ahead and do the stitches, the rest of them. I just was so excited about doing it that I kind of jumped the gun and I did it prematurely. So don't, if you decide to do something like this, don't do it like I did it. Do as I say, not as I do. Is that how that goes? Yeah. Okay. So this is the process, and I have a lot of scraps. I have 2 full tubs of scrap fabrics and bits of lace and just odds and ends that I really need to do something with. So as I have been doing my clearing out, dejunking, I have not even touched the fabric bits and pieces. And I will keep a good share of those, but there again, there's no reason why I can't share with you guys some of those for sure. Because, if I live to be 100 years old, I'm not going to be able to get them all done. So, can you see that? I'm just being very... See, and I just had to kind of go through that petal because I jumped the gun and did the petal first. So, yeah, there we go. So, you guys, it is full-blown summer here. We have hot, varying degrees of hot. Again, and this is repeating myself, but we've had record temperatures this summer. But the last 2 days have been cooler, and I'm just so grateful for that. And I am so grateful for the person or persons that, see, not too bad. And you can see behind. Okay, lazy stitch done. Da, 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 which is wonderful. I am happy to do this, but you can see why this is just going to be a little bit of a project. And I am going to give it a go to try the Christmas one with Rach and Sarah. We'll see how that goes. I definitely, I love Christmas, and I love working on these projects together. And I don't want to miss out. I don't want to be lonely. Everybody's doing it and I'm not doing it. Oh dear. So we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of excited to see what they do and the challenges. So anyway, I don't know if I will get it done, but I will at least at a minimum, I will at least do one once in a while. That gives me that gives me a little bit of leeway, right? I hate to promise things and then not follow through, so that's why I'm a little bit leery about, promising stuff. So, okay, well, all right. So I think I am going to go ahead, my dears. You can see what, oh, that lighting's not so good. You just can't really see that. Let me see. Let's, maybe the lighting is a little better here. It shows up a little better, but I'm going to go ahead and stitch some more of these down. And then I will come back and do maybe one or two other stitches on here. So you see a little bit more than just the lazy stitch here. Is it the lazy stitch or is it lazy daisy? I wrote down lazy stitch, but I could be wrong. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put this on pause and I'll continue working and we shall return. Okay. Through the magic of television. All right. As you can see, I have stitched everything down on this page. And now I'm just going to draw a couple of little, I don't know what you call them. Just doing, let's see, let's do the zoom. Let me move that out again so you can see better. And so you can, I'm just drawing myself a little pattern here that I'm going to outline and then do my satin stitch. So, yeah. Color. Let's go ahead. Let's do something bold. I don't think I've used this orange. This is Pearl Cotton DMC 8. And it's made in France. Let's see. Where does it start? Where? Okay. Alrighty. Where, guys? Where does it, where? This is ridiculous. Surely something, somewhere, maybe I don't want to start with, well, who wanted to start with orange? I like orange in the fall. It's not my favorite. Ta-da! Sort of, ta-da. So this is supposed to just kind of come nicely, right? I don't know. This is... The struggle is real, my dears. The struggle is real. Ah, well. Well, shoot. Right. Well, I think we'll just do this. We're just doing this. I wanted to avoid that. I was trying to avoid that. But too bad. So sad. Now we're going to give this a go and see how it takes my... I need, seriously, guys, putting down my glasses. All right. I know. Y'all are hollering out there, Ronda, Ronda, let me thread it for you. And I'm answering, get your hiney over here then. Don't say you're going to help unless you get over here and help, right? Well, that's just irritating. That's just irritating. I'm going to have to get one with a little bigger eye, or a little fatter eye, or something. Okay. Let's try this again. I know. It's probably that my psyche is rejecting the orange because it's not fall. And this is a color that I don't normally use. But I thought it would be fun to switch it up a little bit. Oh. We did it. We did it, my dears. We did it. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. So we'll just kind of get started here. I'm going to give this a bit of an outline. And then we shall do the satin stitch. So let's see. Let me update you on what has been going on. I already updated you on the cancer deal, and you know that nothing more is happening on that front until after we see how my body takes the new meds. But I am super excited. My oldest son and his family are stopping by this weekend on Sunday. It's just going to be a short visit, but we get to see most of them. We have one granddaughter serving a mission. She's in Vancouver, and then we have another granddaughter who's in Utah, going to school at BYU, and she's working now during the summer break. And so we won't see either of them, but we'll get to see the other kiddos. And so we're happy about that. And one of our other sons that lives here, he and his family, wife and daughter, they're on vacation right now in Utah, and they will be back on Sunday. So I'll get to have two of my sons and families here for dinner on Sunday, and that's going to be wonderful. Super happy about that. So, yeah, that's something that always look forward to whenever we can have time with, you know, family. It's good. It's all good. I wish I could see all of my children and grandchildren, but I won't complain. I am very blessed and grateful for what I do get. So I don't know if everybody on this stitch, you guys, and I should have done the outline in maybe something not quite as sturdy or as big, because that's quite a big outline. So my satin stitch might go, and if it does, you know, I can take it out, or I can leave it as a sign of my non-expertise. As a sign of the reality of my stitching bloopers. We shall see. I'm trying to do this quicker so I can at least show you this little bit, and before we sign off. By the way, while I've been in the meantime, I've been watching both Sarah and Rachel's videos on the Christmas and the winter theme coming up. And so I'm going to need to find me another book and see how that goes. I'm a little frustrated that I worked my pages such that I have to do all this extra to get it finished, because I'm not 100% sure about my staying power. if that makes sense. All right. Okay. So, put my glasses back on. All right. So let's just work on this for just a sec. And then I will let you go. I sure do enjoy spending time with you lovelies. And for those of you that have joined my channel, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. We have amazing people here. I just feel so honored to have associations with you guys. And if you are new, don't be shy. The way I get to know you is if you'll post. I mean, you don't have to. I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, you know, no, that's not the point at all. I want you to do whatever you're comfortable with doing, for sure. See how fun? But just having that little bit of a an edge, whatever, gives that, yeah. I don't know, can you get a good pic of that? Okay. And if you want to like save your threads, then, whoops. Oh, I need to untwist, don't I? They're getting a little bit. So untwist, untwist. But anyway, when you're working on this, oh, what I'm doing here, I feel like I went a little too far on that one, so I'm kind of coming back a little bit and doing a filler inner. Filler inner. Not that I'm any any good at this stuff. Oh, but it's so much fun, guys. It is so much fun, and it does bring back wonderful, wonderful memories of stitching when I was a young girl with my mom and older sister. Such cool things. I'm just about ready, I think, to call this a video. It's a little bit longer than what I had intended. I do apologize. But I also know that there are those of you that like it when it's longer. Which reminds me of one of my subbies, their comment. And I got such a good chuckle out of it. She's like, so if they don't like it, fast forward. Oh, anyway, just love you all so much. And I'm going to have to stop here pretty soon and switch and get me a different piece of yarn, thread, crochet thread. I don't know, what do you call this stuff? Embroidery floss. But I think that I'm really going to enjoy having these again with their official names identified. And there will come a time, I know, as I age and my memory, oh my goodness, let's not start on that one, gets less, let's see, what's a nice word that we can say? Less bright. That's a good one. Less bright as my memory starts to fade a bit more. It will be fun to be able to look back in the book and see, you know, in case I forget the stitches, that I can look at that and go, oh yeah, I remember that. And I really have appreciated seeing what so many of you guys have been doing on your stitchery. It's just been so much fun to watch. And some on this journey, I mean, some people's work is just stunning. Just so stunning. Okay, I think that is probably a good place to stop. I'm going to go ahead and take that out, and I'm just gonna do a little, just the simple little knot here, and then I'll get another piece of thread, yarn, embroidery floss. I'll get another piece, and I will continue on. And I will show you when I get further along. Obviously, I'm going to do probably most of it off camera, but I just felt like, you know, I just felt happy today. I just feel good. I feel good, and I absolutely love working on the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. And I hope that you are having a good time with it and that you're ready for the Christmas one. I will probably still be working on this one, but I'm going to start the other one. I don't know how many I'll get done, but I'm going to give it a go because it just sounds like so much fun. So, all right. I love you guys. Until next video, please have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.